Okay, welcome back to the landscape plant CAD block symbol video part 4. Part 4. Let's talk about doing a tree. And at the same time, let's talk about, I'm in the process of creating these symbols because I have a feeling I'm going to be doing some landscape plans pretty soon, sort of. So let's start with one of Chief's trees, I guess. Let's take an easy one right now. Do I want an easy one? Yeah, let's do. Maybe it's in a bad tree. What do you think? Is that a pretty good tree? You like that tree? You know, here's a. I don't do a lot of landscape plans, so I don't know. I really don't know how to do this that well. I mean, how much detail do you want on these trees, and it's going to clutter up your plans. So I think this actually might be a pretty good symbol to start with. So I just picked their symbol, and I'm going to make it my symbol. Now, this is my thinking on this. I don't know how big this is. How big is this? Oh, 3 foot. Oh, 3 foot 4 inches. Is that a small tree? That's a pretty small tree, isn't it? Yeah, it's a small tree. So if it's 3 foot 4, how big should this thing be? UU. I'm gonna give it a fill. This is the trunk, okay? Yeah, black fill. I guess that's a one and a half inches. If I want it to be 1.5 inches, that's a small tree. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Shit, I don't know. I don't know what I should do here. I'm gonna make a tree. How big is a tree usually? 15 feet? How about 10 feet? How about that big? If it's that big, then you probably have a trunk that's what? I don't know, 8 inches. 8-inch trunk. Because when you resize this thing, it all has to change sort of evenly. You got what I'm saying? So I'm winging it on this thing. Oh, so let's see. So I want to put this tree right in the center. Da-dum. Oh, there it is. So I put this trunk right in the middle. Okay. And I gave this is a fill, isn't it? Do I want a big black fill? The fill is probably pretty important. So I'm gonna give it a fill of I'm gonna go halfway. How about this fill? Not a total black dot, but pretty close. Now I have to unblock. I have to unblock Chief stuff. Okay. Now what do we have to remember? This is going to go on the plant layer. In fact, is it going to go on the plant layer or the tree layer? Let's go ahead and put it on the tree layer. You got what I'm saying? I think. So let's go ahead and I'm going to try this. UU define PLANT. I'm not sure if this makes sense. Should I put plants? Should I put the trees on their own layer or not? Let's just try it. Copy. Plant. Tree. I'm gonna see if this works. Okay. Okay. So all that stuff is on the tree plant layer. But now you're thinking about a tree. Does a tree want to fill? I don't think so. I don't think trees want to fill because they're going to cover up all the plants below, right? Well, so, I don't have a fill there. What about here? You. Fill. No fill. Oh, okay, we're good to go. So I'm going to block this. It's on the right layer. I'm going to give it a block name, UU, Tree 01, which is Chief's name. That's where I got it from, Tree 01. But the difference is I have put it on a unique layer. You got what I'm saying? It is on a unique layer. Okay. Oh. No. Well, UU. How about Tree 011? Can I do that? Okay. Oh, because I was trying to put it in that library. Was that right? You think that's what I was trying to do? I don't know why. I don't know why I would have done that. Why would it give me a hard time? I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna just see what happens. So I'm gonna send it to the library. There it is, trio 1. Okay, fine. Okay. Now, is this? Oh, is that a tree? I don't know. Let's get a tree. Let's get a tree from the library. Uh, let's get a real tree. Come over here. Plants, trees, a deciduous. You like a deciduous? How about this one? That one. That one. Plant. And now we don't like chief symbol, do we? Because it doesn't. Well, it doesn't have a fill, which is okay with a tree, but it doesn't have a dot, and I can't. Oh, actually, I can control the line style. I can control the line style and stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna be giving my own. I'm gonna give it my own symbol. I like my symbol better. Open. Library. Trio 011. The extra one means it's mine. There it is. And I've got a dot to it. And I've got a dot to it. And now the question is, let's just move this over. Control C, Control V, stick it over here. Does it cover up my plants? No. What layer is it on, by the way? It ain't good, is it? Oh, tree. Oh, tree and trees. So let's check it. Let's see what I did here. Let's see what I did here. 9, tree, blue. Let's make the trees blue. Let's see if we can do what we want to do. I did. I did. Now this is. Well, it's on a tree layer. Control C, Control V, right here. Layer eyedropper right here and right there. Right, layer eyedropper. Layer eyedropper. Am I selecting this? Can I select that plant? What layer is this now on? UU. Layer. Now it's on plants. Check that out. It's on the plant layer, but the plant layers, what happened? What happened? Why isn't it the right color? UU. Layer, plant tree, cancel. Change this to 9. Let's change this to pink. Now it's pink. Oh, you know what happened? Now let's change it to blue. Now they're all blue. What layer is this on? It's on tree. What layer is this on? Plant. You get what's happening here? These CAD lines from this original, oh, this is tricky. Listen. When I created the initial CAD block, I put that line style on a layer called plant tree. And that's where it's getting its cues from. Whatever line color plant tree is, that's what it's getting this cue from. Even though, well, maybe that's good. So here, I can put both these trees on the plant layer if I want. but because the CAD block itself was initially created on a layer called plant tree, that's where it's getting its cue from. So anyway, that actually might be kind of good. So now, see, I can put that tree right there, and actually, I think what I would really probably want to do is 9. You know, maybe for trees, I really want to do a gray. You know, maybe it wants to be a little bit lighter. You know, maybe it wants to be a little bit F8. In my line, oh, there it is. Oh. Isn't that weird? Why is that the same? Hang on a second. 9, tree, 1. There you go. There you go. Right there. That might be the way you want to show your trees. Did you just catch what just happened? My plant itself has a heavier line style than the tree itself, but I still have a heavy line for this dot right here, because the tree branches are way up high. So it's all about, you know, how does it look? Does this tree right here, does my tree right here read better than Chief's tree? I think so. Layer eyedropper. Now I just put Chief's tree on the tree plant layer. I kind of like that. See, I think I want the ground plants to be heavier than the trees themselves. But I do want the tree to have a trunk that really sticks out, and it does because I got that fill right there. And I like the fact that my tree has a trunk right there. CA's tree doesn't have a trunk. I mean, what is this? What is that? A cloud? Now, you can always resize this tree. Notice how the dot got a little bit smaller? How big is that trunk right there? Yeah, I might have made that thing too big. Oh, well, it's probably an 8-inch trunk, UU. Height and the width is 110 feet wide. 10-foot wide tree, you got a 1-foot trunk? Yeah, probably. It's probably good enough. Probably good enough. So in part 4, what do we talk about? We talked about trees and how to deal with trees. And as you know, that I initially started with the CAD block from Chief, their CAD block for a tree, and then I unblocked it and I put those lines on a layer called plant tree, so I can control the line weights differently than my plants. That was the key. So here's the key. I think if I look at my plant layers, I don't know why I have trees. Maybe, can I get rid of trees? Yeah, I just want to delete that layer. Yeah, I just deleted that layer. So here, you know, I've come across, I've got plants hanging, plants interior, plants tree. Now plants are my ground plants. Plant tree, I think I want my, what happens if I put this on Control C, Control V, and I put that on a tree layer? Layer eyedropper. You see what happened? I bet it's on the UU. I bet it's on the. Oh, it's not. Should I put on the tree layer? Layer, plants, tree. What happens? Yep. You see. UU. Layer. Why do I have 2 trees still here? I thought I got rid of my trees. You know what I'm saying? I thought I got rid of my trees. Oh boy. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh boy. Oh boy. Plant tree. Okay. You notice that even though this is on the plant tree layer, and this is on the plant tree layer, Two different line styles. Why? Because these CAD lines, this CAD block was initially created on the plant layer. So it's getting this line weight from the CAD layer, from the plant layer. I put these CAD lines for my tree initially on the plant tree layer. Do I still have that plant tree layer here? Oh yeah, I did. I thought I got rid of this. Delete. Okay. UU layer tree. It's gone. It's gone now. Okay, that's what I thought. So that is very, very important to understand. Again, this is very, very important to understand. This is what took me so long to figure out. It is so important to put the CAD lines that are and eventually going to be a CAD block for your symbol on the layer that you want to control the line weights. That is so key. So key. So key. Change it to blue. Change it to blue. Oh. Oh, I got the color off. Sorry. I had the color off. Yeah. I had the color off. I had cut the color off. Change this to green. Yeah, now it's green. So you might want to hang on. What's the point? F8. This is how it's going to get printed. This is how it's going to get printed, right? In black and white. There you go. That tree needs to be lighter. Isn't that so much better? Well, this has to be on some. It has to be on a tree layer so I can control. Anyway, think about it, guys. Just think about it, okay? But I like the fact that I got these fills and I got the tree on top of it, and etc. That's the end of part 4. I hope that was helpful. I'm done with this. I think I covered a lot of stuff. So you if you really want to go through this machination, and I'm going to do it because I need to do it for my client. You can go into Chief Architect Bonus libraries, go into the image CAD blocks, and select plants, and they've already got some of these symbols for you. And a lot of these symbols already have a fill to them. I mean, you have a fill to them, and you just play around, unblock it, play around with it, put them on the right layer. Don't have it on the CAD layer, put it on the plant layer, and then you get a lot more control. So all these, you don't have to make all these symbols yourself. I mean, these are some decent flowers, right? I don't know. They're all right with you? Potted plants? Plan view? Let's look at the plan view of potted plants. Ew. Oh, this is good, and this is good. This is these kind of crummy, I think. This plant 3 might be a good ground cover. This plant 3 might be. I'm not going to even get into that. So you got and then you got a bunch of trees to work with. Bunch of different style trees. I don't. I mean, oh, here's the one tree that's missing. The palm tree. The palm tree is missing. This looks like a bonsai right here. The palm tree is missing. And I'm going to get that from a buddy of mine. He's got a really nice palm tree, and I'm going to use that palm tree. The palm tree is key. That's what's so key about this stuff, is being able to look at it and say, oh, that's a palm tree. We're in California. We get a lot of palm trees, right? Let's see this. Yeah, I went through that. Flowers. I'm going to spend the next hour or so just going through all these things and making sure I got these. And bushes. Shrubs. Some of these are, I've already done bush 101 and 02. Now I have to do 03, whatever. Hey, that's the end. I hope that was helpful. That's the end.